Welcome back to Mother, ladies and gentlemen. As you can no doubt tell from Nintendo and Lloyd's levels, I've been grinding quite a bit. I've also traveled back here to Marysville, and here in Marysville we can talk to this person right here, and they have some important things to say. I think the rock slide on the railroad tracks could be blown up with a Duncan factory rocket. I messed that up, whoops. So there you go. Lloyd has already told us we should go to Duncan Factory, and I think some of the other townspeople have told us that the rock slide is blocking these railroad tracks. So there's our objective. Go to Duncan's factory, use a rocket, and clear our path so we can head to Union Station. One other thing I've done, aside from just level the characters up, is I've equipped them both with a gold ring, which is the most... Well, is it a gold ring or a gold coin? What exactly is it? Gold ring, okay. And that is the best defensive ring item that there is in the shop. Of course, we can also get coins, but I didn't quite have the money for that. So instead, we just have some gold rings that increase our defense by 28, I believe. There's the rubble up there. And yeah, here on the railway tracks, we'll be attacked by cars and trucks constantly. It's kind of a strange encounter, but because of the car exhaust, Nintendo's asthma can trigger, which can stop you from actually, committing your turn. That's an important thing to note. So yeah, the path is blocked, so we need to head this way. And I doubt we could have done this before for one particular reason. Let's just get this psycho truck out of the way. I like how the hippie music is playing again. So now we head up on this path, and right here, we found a pass that someone had left behind. Here we are at Duncan's factory, and there's a dog in the way, but luckily we know Nintendo can talk to animals. Hey there. This factory is Mr. Duncan's private property. Let's see your pass. Alright, here you go. This pass is expired. You must have stolen it. Suspicious creature. Look me in the eye. I'm imagining the song by Rumi playing during that bit. Look me in the eye, you know that where would I be found? But yeah, the dog is attacking us. And yes, it is just a stray dog, as in the enemies we encountered at the very beginning of the game, so no real challenge there. That bit's more for humor, which I like. Anyway, into Duncan's factory we go. Now, Duncan's factory is absolutely massive. The Sweet's little factory really was a little factory. This place is so much bigger, and to help us deal with that, we are going to use the bread to turn it into crumbs. So now we have these crumbs in our inventory, and whenever we use these crumbs, we'll be teleported back to right here, where we place them. So, like I said, this place is an absolutely massive maze filled with some pretty strong enemies. The important thing to know is that we need to get into the top left corner of this place, so constantly go up ladders, and if you reach a dead end, look for a different ladder that goes up. I don't know what the deal is with this Dr. Distorto guy. I mean, he's a random enemy, along with the robots that we find, of course. And it says here when we defeated him that he regained all senses, so he's under some sort of control, but I'm not sure how. I'm also not quite sure why there's so many of Dr. Distorto. That's a common enemy we'll encounter. These little guys are bombers. They don't do a lot of damage, only one usually. But if they happen to use their bomb attack, that will be absolutely devastating. I'm not sure what the deal is with these fireball enemies here. They have the ability to shoot PK fire at us, and they're clearly alive. They're not just some sort of robot. So how exactly are they here? What are they? I don't know. Good news is at any point if we run out of life ups with our power points here, we can always use our PSI stone, which we haven't even used yet, so it's got several uses on it. I'm not exactly sure where I am right now. I'm fairly lost, and the enemy encounters keep disorienting me as to where I am. What do we got at the end of this room here? Life up cream. Okay, just a healing item. I'll take it, I suppose. I really don't know where I am right now, but the good news is that I'm at least going up, so I'm bound to be making some progress. And the enemies aren't too bad. Nintendo has learned a lot of PSI abilities that we haven't really used. A lot of Nintendo's abilities are like, increase your defense of one of your party members, decrease the defense of one of the enemies, sort of crippling stuff like that. But in a situation like this where we need to both team up to defeat the enemy, like right now, we didn't one-shot this fireball, but Lloyd attacking, in addition to Nintendo, will get the job done. There's no real time to decrease their defense and do all this setup stuff. Oh, and if you're curious, no, Lloyd does not learn any PSI abilities throughout the game. But I mean, that's a story reason kind of thing. Nintendo inherited it from his great-grandfather and all that. I think we might have made it to the right place. Oh, that's a nothing. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe this is it? Oh, I think we're here. Yep, there's the rocket. So we can just go ahead and launch it.
Aim on the rock. Okay. 1, 2, 3, fire!
And it kind of looked like it went off of 2 launch pads there because of sprite limitations. I also guess there's like no roof here? We somehow are able to see the rock? I don't know. But now we can just go ahead and use the crumbs. And we return to the head of the trail by following the crumbs that had been dropped. And with that, we're back at the entrance. And so, very easily and very quickly we can get out of there. Yeah, I like the crumbs as an item. You don't have to walk back, you don't have any enemy encounters to worry about. You're just out of there. Now that we've destroyed the rock, we can head straight to Union Station and continue through the game.